times like now, what people want is for all of us to just give up. They want all of us to just give up and say, America's gone to hell in a handbasket and we're done. And just let them do what they're going to do. No. If there are no good people left in the world, I want to be the last one. And that's the ethos every single one of us can take. Like, if you are a hardworking, innocent person, I have got your back. If you are just trying to make it in this world, I've got your back. Like, if you're not trying to hurt anybody, I got your back. And it's so important that we affirmatively assert that, because now more than ever, there's a lot of people that don't know who they are safe with, right? You look at someone on the street and you can't take for granted whether they're with you or not. And so when we assert ourselves, when we share information, when we let people know, and when we speak up, we signal to other people that there are people in this world who have not given up. And there are times when we are not in positions of greater power. And sometimes what we are able to do is very limited. But even in times when our hands are tied, one of the most enormously powerful things that we can do is keep the light on, keep the candle on. And I think it's so important that we do that. I'm going to tell you all right now, they do not give a damn about the cost of eggs. They do not give a damn about making your mortgage payment lower. They don't care about making your prescriptions more affordable. As a matter of fact, one of the first things that Donald Trump did was revoke the Biden executive order that lowered prescription drug prices. This is like the whole game right here. They are here for the fossil fuel CEOs. Los Angeles has been on fire. People have lost everything. And we haven't seen even a single shred of urgency from this Republican majority about even a disaster supplemental to help people get the FEMA assistance and everything that they need. The United States of America. And I don't care what Elon Musk is doing behind a presidential seal. In this country, we hate Nazis. Kind of like a foundational defining thing. Two of probably the most foundational defining things about American history is that we beat the Confederates and we beat the Nazis. And I don't know what side people may be on today, but I still am not rocking with anyone sympathetic to Nazis. And I will do that until I am 6 feet in the ground. Like, kind of foundational to me as a human being. And so if you're cool and want to defend the Sig Heils and the Nazi salutes, whatever you want to do, that's on you. I'm on the opposite side of that. I'm not with the Nazis. How about that? We will sustain one another, and it is important that we continue to signal to one another what we believe, because if we get quiet and if we feel like we're just going to sit back, then everyone around us is going to think that everyone has given up. And I do not sense that energy. People may be a little quiet, but I think it's because people are reorganizing themselves. Like I said, we are getting more sophisticated now too. We're going to conserve our energy and understand when a distraction is a distraction. And we're going to use our energy on the things that we believe matter. We have to stick together. We cannot turn on each other. Doing the hard work of community, which is, by the way, no, healthy confrontation with people on your side, not the like, I'm going to dispose of you because you said something I disagree with. It is, hey, this thing hurt me and I want you to know, and I want us to be able to practice repair. That work is going to be important because we're going to have to grow. I just want you all to know that you're going to be hearing more from me. And I want to be clear about that because people might say, oh, why are we hearing more from you now? When we govern, we have to divide up our time. And when we're in a position to govern, you have to split your time because you need to do the actual work of governance. And sometimes it can be really hard to explain what you're doing while you're trying to do it. And like you also just functionally have less time, you're split. But now, as I mentioned, Trump has the White House and Republicans have captured the Senate and the House, which means that my responsibility is in trying to explain to you all what is going on as best as I can and leaning into our ability to collectively organize.